Hey y'all, welcome to another 101. We are making Christmas crafts. So if you would like to join us, come on along. Have some fun.
Yes.
Bryan is making a wreath. I'm going to pin him so he's bigger and can show us what we're doing. Go for
Yes.
it, Bryan.
So tonight I'm making a Christmas wreath for my breakfast cart at work because my boss wanted to have us decorate our breakfast carts that we serve the breakfast for the kids in the morning time just to be more festive during the holidays, and I wanted to make a wreath for the cart. And my theme for the cart is Winter Wonderland. And so I've got blues and whites and silver. Um, I got white and silver poinsettias for some of the decorations. I got blue poinsettias. Um, Also the blue poinsettias right here. So all I'm doing is basically I took one zip tie and tied the base down the end of the deco mesh, and you can get all this, the deco mesh, the wreath form, the zip, even down to the zip ties, even to your scissors from the Dollar Tree.
Cool.
I went with more. I got this from Hobby on the mesh from Hobby Lobby, and it was on sale. Um, so it was a bigger roll, and it's got blue, white, silver, all the colors I'm doing for my wreath, for my theme. And I'm just taking a bunch of it and I'm sticking it from the bottom of the wreath in there's some grooves, and I'm sticking it in there, and I'm just making, kind of bunching it up, making little loops. And at the very end, I will puff it out.
Little loops how? And under
Um,
the
yeah, I'm underneath here. So basically, it's got some wreaths forms come with four sections. I mean, it's three main big sections, but there's four wires. And some they come in 8-inch wreath forms, very small, all the way to very, very big.
okay.
And I'm just sticking the mesh in the bottom of the
Okay.
from the back end, and I
Oh, I
am
see what you're doing. You're leaving it wrapped around the bottom. Okay.
hmm and I'm just, once it pulls up, it makes really a kind of like a big poofy loop like this.
Cool. Okay. Makes sense.
And I'm just pushing it, making them not too big, not the loops too big.
Are they all
And
the same size?
yes,
Okay.
they are all the same size. And I'm just moving down the wreath to one end to the other, and I'm just shoving more of the um mesh in the back of the wreath and making my loops all the way around the whole wreath.
Okay. Makes sense. Okay. While you're doing that, let's see what Debbie's up to.
Continuing it, after I continue, I will use this whole roll of mesh on one wreath. If I'm getting the Deco mesh from the Dollar Tree, then they're a bit smaller. So you'll need 4 to 5 of those Deco meshes, rolls of Deco mesh, to make a wreath. And it depends on how full you want your wreath.
Okay, so while you're making that, and in the description box, I will put the supply list for everything. While you're doing that, let's go see what Debbie is over there up to. Debbie, what you doing?
I'm up to no good.
Oh.
As usual. So what I have is I actually love to make popsicle stick ornaments.
Okay.
And one of my favorite popsicle stick ornaments that I have is this little
Aw,
fireplace
I
ornament.
saw one of those hanging on your sister's shirt.
Yes. And they're super easy to make. You really only need, I have my little list here that I wrote up. So my little cheat sheet. So you need 10 popsicle sticks, some green foam cut into 4 inches and scallop to make the top of the fireplace, that little decorative
Oh, okay.
top.
Like a
And then
foam,
you need-
like fun foam,
Yes, they come
Okay.
in,
the
and
flat.
I'll show you. Let's see, I have my little goodies here.
When you said foam, I was thinking floral foam.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I
No,
meant,
you're fine. My brain didn't go there.
so yeah, they come in these little sheets of foam in different colors.
Okay.
So you'll want to have some green to make the little scallop top. And then you'll want to have some yellow and orange and red to make the fire and to make the stockings. Now, I actually ran out of the red foam. So for the fire, I'm going to be using some orange foam that I'm going to use some glitter, some red glitter, and that'll be the flames. That'll be the flames for the red.
Cool.
So yeah, you only need 10 popsicle sticks. You'll have 3 on the top, and then you'll have 3 on each side, and then you'll have 1 that goes across the bottom like it's the hearth.
Oh, how cool. Okay.
Yes, and it's super easy. Now, what I did, you don't have to do this, but what I did is I went ahead and I painted the 10 popsicle sticks first.
Okay.
Now, you don't have to do it. You can put it all together and then paint it when it's all complete. But I went ahead and I just painted all the popsicle sticks. So what you'll want to do, either way, you'd want to go ahead, and I've gone ahead and laid them out. And it's so easy because you can take your hot glue gun and glue it all together. It's so easy. You have your hot glue gun at the ready, which I didn't turn it on yet, of course. But once you have your hot glue gun ready, what you'll want to do is, let me just go ahead and show you. I haven't glued them yet, and they're not straight, but they will be straight when I go ahead and glue them.
Okay.
But you'll want to lay them out on a flat surface as if you were looking from behind. And what I mean is the front bottom, that one single bottom piece, you'll want to lay down first. And then you'll also want to lay down the 3 on the top that make the mantle. And then on top of that, you'll lay the 6 side pieces, 3 on each side.
Okay.
So that's what it's going to look like when you have it sitting on your flat surface. But of course, it'll be much straighter
Right.
when you go to glue it.
Awesome. Can you use Aleene's glue or wood glue or?
You can use wood glue. You can use any type of glue that you like. I use hot glue, but you can use Elmer's glue. Absolutely. Any glue that you like
Okay.
is absolutely fine.
Some people I know are afraid of hot glue guns, so.
And absolutely, you don't necessarily need it. And if you have Elmer's glue, if you have whatever kind of glue you like, absolutely. So, and then you'd want on the side, you'd want the edges to just barely touch the ends of the popsicle sticks.
Okay. I got
All
you.
right. And so what we can do, once I get this hot glue on and ready to go, then I'll start gluing my popsicle sticks together. And then what I can do while we're waiting, I'm going to cut out the little flames here.
Uh-huh.
And you're going to want to use a small scissor to cut those if you want to have like the intricate little, oh, I call them fingers of the flames. So in order to cut those little, you know, fingers of the flames, you want to have a small pair of scissors on hand. Now I'm going to, yes, ma'am.
I said, oh, okay. I have something like this.
Perfect. Yes, absolutely. That'll give you a nice sharp little, so it'll look like flames. Now, like I said, I ran out of the red, so I'm going to cut 2 orange and 1 yellow.
Uh-huh.
And the flames can be as high or as small as you want. This is how high I went. Just, I can measure it for you if you'd like. I didn't go very high with the flame.
Okay. No,
So
measuring is math and we don't math.
Exactly. There you go. So it's just going to be up to you. If you'd like a raging fire in your fireplace, well, go for it. If you want just something small and delicate, go for it. It's up to you.
Gotcha.
So what I'm going to do is go ahead and grab my small scissors out of my little package here.
How you doing, Robert? You okay
Yeah.
in there? Are you learning?
Yeah, I'm learning.
Okay. I had to call your honorable in to keep you under control.
You know it. I'm unruly. You know that.
Yep.
Here we go. Found them. Okay. So I'm going to just go ahead and cut out some foam. I'll start with my yellow. Okay. There we go.
And for those of you watching, I am trying to make a crochet, what do you call it? Candy cane. It ain't working for me. I'm not Bryan. I can't just whip these things up and voila, they're perfect. I'm not laughing, Bryan. You don't need to be laughing. So I'm adding some wire to see if it helps hold this thing together. So yeah. So
Now, how are you feeding that through?
I am right now. I've tried feeding it through twice. It won't go in. I don't have a needle, yarn needle with me right this second. So what I'm doing is I'm actually put it through the top. Here, let me pin me. I put it through the top and I am now wrapping it around, just wrapping it around the wire.
Okay. Oh, that's
So,
neat.
like
Okay.
twisting.
Yeah.
I'm making a twisty thing. Because the person on YouTube I saw, and I will throw her link in because you really can't get on my, based on my stuff here. You know, like I said, if not Bryan, he'll throw these things together in a whole 5 minutes. Okay, so it's supposed to look something like this, and then I can bend it and make it into a candy cane.
Oh my gosh, that is so.
Now I have a candy cane, and you just feed these back through. Now I have a candy cane, who's my what's it? Or I think she went like this. I made a star mint, but my
Oh
star mint doesn't look right.
That is so cute.
So I'll stick with the candy cane. Yeah, so that's supposed to be what it looks like. And it's 28, a chain of 28. You chain 28 and then you double crochet, you two single crochets in each hole, which makes it wrap around itself, which is why it's twisty without even being twisty. Now the other woman who I saw, she used a bobby pin just in the top of hers to make hers bend. I don't know how it's not the same, but you know, I'm going to try it again. So while you're doing that, I'm doing this. I'll go up here hang out with Robert up here, and you guys continue to make your stuff and let us see what you're doing while I'm crocheting. Bryan, how you coming?
It is coming along nicely. I will have to use these. I have some supplies in my bag right here, but the um the poly mesh ribbon. I got these rolls from Hobby Lobby, and I paid $5 for this.
That seems cheaper than buying them at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, cause you get more on the roll. Um, you can go to the dollar, and if you're on a budget, and you want to go cheap, then I would suggest the Dollar Tree. But
Cheap and expensive.
yes, and but more cost effective and kind of more because Michael sells Deco mesh, and they sells it in a bigger roll, and Hobby Lobby sells it to they sell it in a bigger roll. I've just got the little smaller rolls. I've been making wreaths for a very long time, and
You do a great job.
I actually my granny started making them, and I said, oh, I want to try that, and I kind of whipped my first one together. I don't know if it was a baby shower one or something. But I fixed mine together, and she's like, well, yours look better than mine. So
Thanks, Grandma. Now, question.
Yes.
When you are all done with them, now I've seen your stuff. Now, my question is, do you, yep, that ain't working. Can you add ornaments, like the cheap little Dollar Tree ornaments?
Yes. So when I'm done with adding the mesh, which I'm gonna have to add some more because it's not gonna be as full as I want it.
Okay.
But you can add you can go to Dollar Tree, or like I said, Hobby Lobby, they have their before December and all that stuff, they already put their stuff 50, 60, is now 70% off Christmas stuff, and their harvest stuff and all others. So I actually paid I did not pay $16.99 for this bunch of poinsettias. I paid like $8 or something like that. I paid like 60% off the sticker price. So you can go with poinsettias. You can go with it depends on what kind of wreath you're making, because I made some red and white ones for my job, and I did red and white poinsettias. And you can do like breast cancer awareness. You
I
can
saw
do
those.
autism awareness. You can do like your favorite sports team.
Okay,
You
I
can
have
do
another dumb question.
Mhm.
Do you have to use just Deco mesh, or can you add like a sports, like you just said, sports, or a different type of ribbon?
Well, Deco mesh. This is a poly pro mesh ribbon. There's burlap ribbon. There's burlap Deco mesh. Burlap ribbon. Without the wire. Um, I've seen people use pieces of fabric. They just kind of tied it together, and
I've done that. I've also done one where you tear that same fabric strips, and you use push pins, the dressmaking ones, and you push
yeah,
it in foam.
Yeah, you can also, you don't have to buy the wire wreath forms. You can use the foam wreath forms as well, the styrofoam ones. And it's your creativity is endless with this, because I put roses on mine. You can add little
Valentine.
ornaments. Um, you can add ornaments. You can add wooden signs to the middle.
You just gave me an idea. I have an idea for you for Valentine's.
Mm-hmm.
Take those little wooden hearts that you can get at the Dollar Tree and
Mhm.
paint them, and then take your Cricut and print words on them, and you have your own candy hearts, and you put them on one
Yep.
of those for Valentine's.
Oh, that's an excellent
Um,
idea.
I know I did a cowboy themed one for a lady.
Wanna be a cowgirl.
Her her initial was a T, so I went when before AC Moore's closed down. Sadly, my second craft home closed down. I was always in there.
R.I.P.
Yes, yes. So I went in there and I found a wooden T for her first initial, and then I found these wooden football helmets and wooden football little flat very flat plyboard, or it's
Uh-huh.
like um and I actually painted them like the colors of the football team, and I glued them
That
on.
cowboy.
Yeah, I glued them on the wreath.
I thought
Oh,
you were talking
neat.
to Yeehaw Cowboy.
Well, you can do that too if you're doing a Western themed birthday party, or you just kind of Western themed for your house. You can do little cowboy hats or boots, and yeah.
Absolutely.
I've added signs. I take floral picks like little witches hats. I made one time. I added a little raven, and I took some during Halloween. They have like the black and orange little ornament bulbs.
Uh-huh.
I took those and I added those to the wreath, and I just went great. I've made a couple of teachers one, and they bought them. So I've made one. It was a University of Tennessee one. I made a Halloween one. I made a breast cancer awareness one where the lady, her initial was R, so I took the wooden R from AC Moore's, did like painted it like an ombre pink to white, and I stuck that into the middle and put pink roses and pink flowers, all the pink and white flowers all around the wreath, and got some went to Walmart and got some breast cancer ribbon, pink ribbon, and just tied it into the wreath, and she absolutely loved it.
Oh, I bet.
It sounds awesome.
Yes, and this right here, this is going to actually, I'm gonna tie these jingle bells to the bottom of the wreath, so it's
No,
going to actually dangle.
that's gonna drive them kids at your work crazy. You know that, right?
I don't care.
I
I do not care.
It's going to be fun for you, right?
do not
Yes.
care, Sam. I am.
That's right.
What, Robert?
Yep,
What did you
indeed.
say?
Said, yep, indeed.
Robert, do
Brian
you
knows
have
his
any
thing.
of your washcloths handy?
Not at this moment, but I'm working on some.
Okay. I just thought you could show somebody how you're doing that, and those make, if people want to make those, they make great Christmas
Okay.
presents.
Hold on. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, I would actually like to see that because I've got a couple of
Okay.
people I'd like to make some
We
for.
did a 101.
You did a
We
101.
did a 101 on them, but since we're doing this one, might as well throw it in.
Yeah.
Okay,
Give me just,
hold on a moment.
okay.
That is-
All right, so I made a sort of a wreath, just playing with the extra yarn here.
Oh
And a
my
hair
gosh,
tie.
look at you. That is adorable.
Now, it can be, here, let me make it bigger.
Okay.
So it can be two things. It could be a hair tie, because that's what I used is a hair tie. Or it could be an ornament, and you can take a picture. We'll use Doug. We'll use something Disney here. You could take a picture and put it in the center.
Oh my gosh, that is such a cute idea.
So I made this into a little ornament. You can do whatever you want with it. Look, that one says Andy. Can you see that one better?
Oh yes. Oh my gosh, look at that.
So you can make your little ornament and, you know, put something on a piece of wood or whatever.
So
What do we have
stinking
here?
cute.
Woody. Here's Woody.
Yes,
Oh,
Put that on one side and property Andy on the other side.
exactly.
And I used just you can use the what do they call them? Magic circles, or I used a hair tie because it was
Yes.
easier.
Right. Okay, I got everything set up,
Okay,
Crystal.
give me a second. Let me unpin everybody so that we're all together. I'm gonna learn how to use this machine. How you coming there, Debbie? Why I have your pin?
I'm doing good, my friend. I happen to be finished with gluing my little popsicle sticks together. So I have the bottom for the hearth and I have the top three for the mantle. And then if you look from behind, that's how I glued them all together.
That is so cute.
Thank you.
So
So now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and continue to cut out my my foam. I started cutting out my yellow flame and it's not anywhere near perfect, but it's gonna cover it'll cover up. It'll
Yeah.
be fine.
Right.
So
Indeed,
that's
yes.
what you'll see, the top of the flame.
That's all
Okay.
you need to see, right?
Cool.
Exactly. And then I'm going to cut the other two pieces and they'll layer underneath one
Oh,
and
wow.
then one. So it'll have
Nice.
like a layered effect with the yellow, the red, and the orange.
Right.
But I have to make the red. So, but that's okay. I have glitter and I have glue. So we're going to make red.
Yellow and blue make green.
Well, red glitter and glue make red.
There you go.
Yes. Anything's possible when you craft.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to be working on.
We are crafters. We unite. Okay, I am making, well, I don't know how to make a magic circle. My magic circles come undone, so I just tied a circle in a knot. And now I'm going to try to make a wreath, just a wreath. I don't have any green on me, so I'll make a wreath and then I'll put a little white something on it. Okay, Robert, you want to show us a refresher on how to make them cloths?
Okay. What I done so far is I put on 4 stitches.
Now you're knitting, you're not crocheting,
Yes.
right?
I'm
Okay.
knitting, yes. So the first 4 is you knit 4 on, you knit 4 stitches on, and then you knit the 4 stitches that you already have on the needle. So I'm just going around with my needle and picking up all the 4 stitches that already on my needle.
Okay.
And then what I'm going to do next is do 1 more row of knit.
I'm listening. I just thought I'd try and help go with you, but I have to find some, figure out what I did with my pretty colors.
Okay. So the next time around, I just knit 4, second row of 4.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm going to do after I knit the 4, I'm going to start adding this every row. I'm going to add 1 stitch.
Oh, okay.
So
So-
in knitting, does one come off and one stay on?
Yes.
Okay, I can't find my hot.
So what I'm doing now is I knit the first stitch and I go between the 2 stitches right here, right where this needle is,
Mhm.
Okay.
and I put it underneath, grab the both needles, go around it and knit, and I add the 1 stitch.
Oh, wow.
So is
Okay.
that knitting or purling?
I'm knitting,
Okay.
all knit.
I don't know anything about knitting and purling. I know that you showed us how to crochet them, so this is a new
Yes.
experience. So that would be a cute little Christmas gift to make. Let's see you
Sure
make some
would.
of those there, Robert. Or get as
Okay.
far along as you possibly can.
Right.
I
So,
know
and
that-
then the 4th round, it's the same thing. You just add 1 stitch every row until you want it to make it big enough. I do about 40 stitches. And then once I get to the 40 stitches, then what I do next is I start casting off. Now in knitting, casting off means that you cast everything off, but with the dishcloth, you have to make a square, you have to make like a diamond shaped square, basically like Crystal has.
Oh, okay.
But then what I do normally is when I get to the end of the 40 stitches that I already have on, then I knit 1 and I knit 2 together.
Oh,
And then I knit across. Then I do another row of 1 knit and knit 2 together and do it again until this at the end of the row. So every row you do one knit 2 together and knit it off. And then once you get down to the last 4 stitches, you will have 1, 2, 3 left, and you knit 1, you knit 2 together, and you'll have 2 left. And then you grab the last stitch at the very end and put it over top of the other stitch.
mhm.
Cut the yarn, cut the cotton, how far you want it, and tie it off.
Wow.
Yes.
We did a 101, Debbie, before. When I first started doing these 101s.
Yeah.
We did a 101 that was crocheting, and Bryan and Robert came in and they taught me how to make this. This is one of the ones that I made.
Oh my
This one's
God.
really
Yes.
thick. What is it? 25 across and 25 down. I double crocheted mine. No, this is single crochet. I single crocheted this one because it gives it extra. I don't know if you could see. It's got the extra oomph. And I use
Yeah.
these for dishes. I use them for cleaning. I use them for wiping off my stuff off my desk. And it's got an automatic scrubber built in.
Yeah.
So
And it's safe for like non-stick and stuff,
Yeah.
right?
perfect.
Yes.
Isn't that
And then I-
amazing?
Do what?
Isn't that amazing?
I know, and I've made a bunch of them. I went and bought different types of cotton. And I made a bunch of small little ones just to wash dishes with that I gave to a friend of mine who's a caterer. She wants more.
No kidding. Well, I believe it.
Yeah.
They clean very well. My kids love them too, to do dishes with.
Okay. That's neat.
So they make great Christmas presents. They do.
Yeah. And that's what it looks like, Debbie. That's what it looks
Look
like.
at that. Oh my gosh.
Yes. So every row you add one stitch every row.
Right.
And then once you get to your number that you like on it, then you start casting off where you have 40 or 50 stitches, whichever you like the best
Yeah.
for your dishcloth.
Yeah.
Then you knit one together. No, you knit one, then you knit two together, and you knit till the end, and then go back the same way you did before, which is one knit,
Right.
two together, and then knit until the last row.
And he sells these at yard sale type place things to raise money
Yes.
for charity.
Yes.
And he can't keep up with the demand.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Now, Robert, how long does it take you to make one of those?
It could be a full day.
Okay.
Sometimes takes me 3 days depending on how I feel or what I want to do.
Oh, wait, excuse me. Look at that.
That's cool, Brian.
Oh
That
my
is not-
gosh.
That is not done.
Yes, well, it doesn't have the flowers, but all the Deco mesh is on the wreath.
And how many rolls of those big rolls did you just use?
I just used one whole roll plus maybe a quarter.
And it is taking you
of this.
40 minutes to do that.
Yep.
That's so funny.
Okay, keep going. I can't wait to see it done now.
I
I'm
know,
sorry,
right?
Robert. Go ahead.
And so what I'm going to do for you, Deb, if you want me to, I can give you the information on what you need for it, and I can teach you how to do it if you want me to.
You would teach me?
Yeah,
Are you sure you'd want to teach me? I'm an awful student.
Me too.
I can teach you.
Hey, between him and Brian, I made this washcloth. Now I can make 2 washcloths in a day, depending on how I'm doing. But it all depends on what a crocheter you are. Brian probably could make 5 or 6 if you crochet. He knits
Yeah.
over there. I don't knit. Knit
I'm
has
not,
something to
I
do
mean,
with
I
toning.
crochet, I'm not very good at it, and I am quite slow, but I mean, once I get the hang of it, I can, you know,
Yeah.
I can do pretty good, but I mean, I would love to do that sometime for sure.
Okay.
Sounds like fun.
We've also done 101s for cross stitching, which have come in very handy. Kim is a very good teacher. Shilling came in and showed us how to make knots. We've done another one that we've done that somebody just turned around and ran away with the idea is making hats on the loom.
Oh my
Yeah.
stars.
Barbara makes hats for the homeless and the children's hospital.
Oh, how sweet.
And she learned one day. We did a 2-day learning 101 for loom
Yeah.
knitting, and Robert taught her how to do that in a matter of two what do you call them, programs.
2
Like 2
programs
seconds.
to teach her how to do the loom.
No kidding.
Yeah. And it's easier to make hats on the loom instead of knitting them.
This is my loom hat.
Oh my gosh, that's so pretty.
Yeah.
This is my loom hat.
That looks so comfortable too.
It is. What else have we done? I've crocheted a baby blanket for the twins when they were born. I made a scarf recently. I tried to. Now Brian can whip up a scarf. This took me 3 days. Brian can whip up a scarf in no time, but I made this for my daughter-in-law for Christmas.
Oh my gosh, that's really pretty.
And then I just put I made tassel-y things. Brian had to walk me through that. I make tassel-y things. But yeah, Debbie and Brian helped me with this one. I don't know if you know Debbie. She makes Debbie Colburn. She makes the bags. She's the bag lady for cross stitches.
Right here.
Yes, she makes bags.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay.
So she made some for our retreat. Everybody got a personal, not a personalized, but everybody got a different type of scarf. And I was like trying to do it on my live one day, and she's like, no, you're doing it wrong.
Oh,
So she told me what I needed to do, and I turned around and made this, and took me a couple days to do it.
Here's my scarf that
okay.
she made me.
And yeah, that's the one.
Oh,
she
how
made me.
nice. Oh, wow.
Is that one of the ones you made? I still have my yarn from the thing. I'm going to go on this expression fiber art and figure out how to make the hair bow. It's a
Mhm.
hair thing to hold your hair back.
Okay.
Yeah. Michelle told me that's where that was. I don't know where my thing went. It's around here somewhere. But yeah, she made my scarf is red and white, and it's got a streak down the center of it. It is so cool looking.
I bet. Oh, it sounds so neat.
So yeah, so that's what we're doing. I cannot believe how fast y'all are coming along.
Yep.
Well, I'm almost done with cutting my little flames out, and then I'm going to go ahead and put my glue on and my red glitter to make my red flame.
Stay right.
And then I'll be able to,
What about a red marker?
I guess you can use a red marker. The reason why I use glitter is because it gives it a little bit of sparkle.
Well, that's what I was saying. Put a little bit of marker down, and then put the glitter over the marker.
Oh my God, that's a great idea. I didn't even think of that.
Brian, you don't happen to have a Christmas ball with you, do you?
I actually do. One of my Christmas lights.
Imagine that.
My very
Okay,
first
so-
one I made.
I saw something on Instagram, an Instagram video, and I sent this to Brian. I said, Brian, you need to teach me how to make this, because her video was just not basic enough for me. And he had, by the time I saw Brian, he had 5 of them made.
Oh,
And I sent this to him in the middle of the night.
Let me.
he said, hold my eggnog. I'm about to make some magic happen.
Please, let me tell you, I wish. He's made sweaters. He's made himself.
Yes.
I think he's
Actually,
making
2
pants.
sweaters. I have not made pants yet.
I'm waiting for the pants. I mean, you remember that there was a commercial. I don't know whether it was a Progressive commercial or it was some insurance commercial. And this guy has crocheted everything. He crocheted bathing suits. He crocheted the dog outfits and all kinds of stuff. It was so funny. And I said, that's Brian sitting in the garage.
But yeah, I have one of my Christmas bulbs right here.
Oh my gosh, look at how cute that is.
And I can't make a flippin' hair tie. Or what do you call this thing?
The candy cane.
Yeah, that. Here I'm
Look
thinking,
at
oh, the
that.
candy cane will be nice and neat. I can do this. Sure.
Yep. This is with the first one I made.
How cute.
And you can actually, I have mine attached together on,
It looks like a wire.
I basically crocheted 10. I attached one of the bulbs to the string, and then I chained another 10, and I
Right.
attached another 10, and I have like a I will have to take a picture of it, but I have a string of Christmas lights hanging on my cart that I made. But you also can make these and attach a piece of yarn on it and just actually hang this from your Christmas tree. Just like that.
Yes. Yes. You sure enough can.
Yes. And I actually use scrap yarn to fill all of my Christmas bulbs. You can use fiber fill, but I use the colors that I used in the Christmas bulb to fill this, so it won't really show the white.
That is so crafty.
And speaking of my sweater, I just have one laying here. I have my
He just has
colorful.
one of his
Oh
sweaters
my
laying
gosh, look
around
at
him.
that.
So it's a double-sided, and this is my retro funky party sweater.
That is so
And
cute.
and yes, I live in South Clemson because my uncle would disown me if I go for Gamecocks. He told me that himself. So I had some orange, I had some purple, and I did not have the blue. I did not want white because white gets dirty. And then I did brown, but I did orange and purple and brown on this side.
That's so fun. Oh my gosh.
And each sleeve is like one sleeve is the retro and the other side is the orange and purple.
So you're giving homage to everybody.
Mhm.
Yes.
You're paying homage to everybody. There you go. Nobody is
So
left
this
behind.
That's a
is
college
my
nightmare shirt, is what it is.
effort.
College
This is
nightmare shirt.
my-
And the reason I say that is because it's all them college fighting, what do you call it? College, who's my what's it? Okay, I made 3 ornaments.
Look
Oh
at
my
you.
goodness, that's so cute.
Talk about speeding along.
Yeah, this is my 2X, and I also have a 3X that I wore to the retreat. This past retreat, and it's very sparkly. It has like the teal and silver sparkle yarn,
Oh,
and
you
it's
know how
very
I feel
pretty
about
and
sparkle.
sparkly.
Bring it on.
It's this
Bring it.
yarn. I don't know if you could see it. It's this yarn.
Oh, nice.
Hmm
I do like that yarn. Is that like a wine color?
I have no idea. It came in the Santa sack last year.
And this is one of my other scarves I've started working on, but have not continued working.
Uh-huh.
Finished. It's my Ravenclaw scarf,
Oh, nice. Okay.
and this one's actually the blanket stitch. But yeah, that's like I said, these are these can be Christmas gifts. Like I made one scarf for a two scarves for teachers for early Christmas presents, and they absolutely loved them.
Aw.
One was like a pink and white with the blue sparkle, and the other one was like this pink, purple, teal colored ombre, and it was sparkly as well. And I made them in this stitch of a scarf.
The blanket
And
stitch.
yeah, this one I made for the blanket stitch for one teacher. The other one I just double crocheted, and they absolutely loved it.
I bet.
And I have pictures of both of them wearing their scarves.
Oh, how nice. That's neat.
But yeah, I'm going to continue working on my putting the flowers in my wreath. I've gotten a few of them already scattered in there, and all I'm doing for this is just sticking. I just cut it off the base of the stem,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just sticking it in there, and I'm just folding the wired stem around the base of the wreath.
Right.
And that's how it's gonna see. That's how it's gonna
And
be
it's-
secured.
That's how it stays.
the
Yeah.
wire of the form.
Yes, the
Okay.
wire of the form. And you can also use you can buy zip ties. I like the zip ties better because when I first started I was using pipe cleaners,
Yes.
And I was having a hard time trying to find the same color pipe cleaner for the same Deco mesh, and so it won't show up, and then
Yeah.
I was cutting them. Sometimes I would cut them too small. Sometimes I'll cut them too big.
Yeah.
These right here, I can. These are I don't know what size they are. They came like a pack of 100 from the Dollar Tree or the
Yes.
hardware store or something like that, and they come this size. They come in a little bit shorter.
Yes.
And I absolutely love these because you can get them as tight as you want onto the wreath form,
Exactly.
and they won't move.
Yeah. And this is how much I've done with my
Oh,
knitting.
wow.
Holy Toledo, look at you.
Yeah.
So when
So-
you make yours into like a triangle.
Yes.
Okay, so yours starts out as a triangle, ends as the other side of the triangle. I got it. That's
Yes.
why you increase and decrease. Never mind.
Question
I
answer.
told you I have no idea how to knit. I can crochet. I know
Yeah.
3 stitches in crochet. That's it.
Yeah. I know the single crochet, double crochet, but I have not learned the triple crochet.
I can do the half double, the double, and the single.
Yeah.
Wow. I give you guys a lot of credit. I know how to do, I think, a double and a single, and that's it.
And how I learned how to crochet myself is YouTube.
That's how I learned.
He watches YouTube all the time.
Yep.
I watch
Yep.
this one of the YouTubers called Jada and Stitches, and she taught me how to do the double crochet, the single crochet, and many more. And it's like I was like, okay, I even made a witch hat for the I just wanted to make a witch hat, and I wore it to the retreat because it was we was viewing the Hocus Pocus 2 movie.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I wore that during the time we was watching the movie.
Yep.
My Hocus Pocus jammies.
Yeah, you got Hocus Pocus pajamas on. There was a bunch of people who dressed up to watch the movie.
Aw.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I just be left alone, and I could sit here for hours and do this and crochet and diamond paint and everything.
Crafting is his friend. Okay,
Yeah.
so how you guys coming along?
All right. So I did decorate. I did put some sparkle on my orange flame. So that'll be the red flame that you see.
Ooh.
And then I got some brand new glitter that I had to try out. It's extra fine glitter, and I just had to do it. So I put some on the yellow flame just to see how it would come out. And it does, you can't see it really that well in the light. It looks a little more white than anything, but that's okay.
Right?
You can still see the yellow. It's fine. So I just wanted to give that a shot. I've never used that really extra fine glitter before. So now I have all 3 of the colors that I want to put on. And so I'm just going to go ahead and glue them to the back of my fireplace, but I'm going to layer them. So you'll see the bottom layer will be orange, and then the middle layer will be red, and then the top layer will be yellow.
And that's for your fire.
And that's for the fire portion.
Okay.
That's correct. So let's see here. And
I am making a sticker.
You're making a sticker?
I'm making a sticker.
Hey.
Yay.
So I'm just gauging it. Now this will be my the base, and I think it's too high. So I'm going to cut a little off so it's lower a little bit, because I'm going to have the other 2 layered up. So it's going to be a higher flame.
Gotcha.
So let's go ahead and do that.
Let's see if I'm here. If it looks right, it'll look right. If it don't, I'll take it off.
Where is my?
So,
And if you're a crafter, if you don't talk to yourself, you're not doing it right.
that's right.
Yep.
Speak for yourself.
Myself
Myself has a name, thank you very much. When I talk
Yeah.
to myself, I say, self, this is what we're doing today. And myself said, yeah, right. Watch me not brain for you today.
Right.
Yeah.
When your brain don't brain.
You know, I love Rachel Ray. She is so funny. She comes up with the funniest things sometimes.
She does, yes.
She's never going to live that one down because every time I say that, I'm going to say, and I got that from Rachel. I was watching her and Wolfpack on their kicking off the Diamond, what is it, the DAC, Winter with DAC event on Wolfpack's channel. And she said, man, my brain just don't brain. Oh my gosh. I just laughed. Never going to let that one go. I no longer have a broken brain. I have a brain that doesn't want to break.
That's it. That's it.
Oh my goodness. Come on. Stay in the wreath. What the heck? Stay. This one don't want to cooperate.
I should have just left my thing up, but I thought it was done. I can't do much more with my left hand, so I said, let's just make these.
I'm about to use a twist tie. Because after this, don't want to stay.
Now, Brian, do you get answers when you talk to yourself, or
My Nana always told me before she died, if I talk to myself, please don't answer yourself. Then that's when you're going crazy.
is that what it is?
I always have that problem. Because once in the blue moon, I get something in my head and I go, Robert, that's not what you're trying to say to yourself, isn't it?
See,
And it comes out the wrong way.
myself talks back. Me, myself, and I. That's who lives in my head.
Listen, I'm usually the only one that listens to me, so you know, I always talk to myself.
I have kids. I'm right there with you. To this day, my children do that all the time. Huh? What? They tune me out. Where is?
See, this one wanted to be the rogue. Well, some of them wants to be the rogue poinsettias because these are thicker base, and I have to move some of the mesh around to kind of let it settle in. But one of them wanted to be the rogue poinsettia and not sit right, so I zip tied it down.
There you go. You'll get it to submit.
Just tie
Right.
it down.
That's right.
So I'm not going to add no more poinsettias. Wish I had my wire on hand, which I'll have to find later.
What does the wire do?
I'm going to take some wire because I have these in my bag of Hobby Lobby goodies. I have
He's
these
got a
right
Mary Poppins bag of Hobby Lobby goodies.
right. I have these very sparkly, shatterproof 24 piece silver
Yes.
spark snowflakes, and I want to hide them onto the wreath because it's kind of winter wonderland
No, no.
thing. I do have this right here, but I only have one because they only had one I liked, and it's like, do I want to add it or do I want to add it to something else? I don't know.
No,
Probably something else because
it'd be pretty in some kind of big bow.
because I do have a second pack of these Christmas craft snowflake stickers, and
Yeah.
so I have these, but I have to see what my cart looks like with the first pack, because I opened the first pack and I was sticking them all over the cart. And I don't know if they're going to stick to this deco mesh or not. And also, I don't know how to make a bow. I like my pre-made bows. That's what I did for the red one, my red and white ones. But for this one, I'm going to try to get somebody to make me a bow. My granny probably. I have this wired ribbon, and it has all these blue,
Ooh.
glittery speckles in it, and it's all it is matches. So this one is 1.5 inch by 30 feet roll. It says one roll is enough for most projects. Depends on how big of a bow you want. So if you're making a bow, I would suggest getting the wired ribbon.
Not a
Something
trouble.
wired, yeah.
Because it holds its form.
Yeah.
It holds its form. Because if you want a ribbon that don't want to hold its form and go ploop,
Yeah.
then don't get the one with the wire. But
Exactly.
I would suggest the one with the wire.
I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. I'd rather use the ones with the wire.
So, and there's multiple ribbons out there. There's wide ribbon. There's very narrow ribbon. The ones from Dollar Tree, they have prints on them. You can get some with the red truck if your
Like
theme
purple
is
rain prints.
What did you say? Like purple what?
Like
Purple rain prints.
prints.
Oh, no, prints and prints.
You said print.
Oh, purple.
Crystal. But if your theme is like the red truck, they have the red truck printed on the ribbon.
Yes.
Oh my
You
gosh,
know,
I
I
love the
have
red truck.
I'm all into the buffalo check. Can't you
Mhm.
tell? And so I actually
need
have
to
a
meet
buffalo
Marissa.
check ribbon. Oh, let me take it out. What was that?
You need to meet Marissa.
I love it.
Yes.
Yes, Marissa is so into the.
Oh yes.
Now I also have, just dropped it. I also have, and I don't know if this one has wire in it. Yes, it does. But I also have it. It looks like it's got the burlap in the middle of the.
Isn't that
Mm.
cute?
Isn't that cute? So yeah, I think it makes a nice combination with the buffalo check.
Oh yes.
So yeah, my favorite buffalo check, especially at Christmas time.
Because
Now,
I found Deco mesh that was actually burlap. Actually burlap Deco mesh. And I made two wreaths. I made one for my grandmother's 50th wedding anniversary, and I made one for our family reunion. And that one we printed off some pictures, family photos, not the original, but copies of the family photos, and we attached those to the wreath all around.
Oh, how sweet.
So I had pictures of my great grandmother, my great granddaddy, their parents, and my uncle Melvin, and all that stuff on that wreath.
Bryan, oh, I bet that was beautiful.
Yes.
That's cool. Did they get to take their wreath home?
Oh yes, it's in my grandparents' bedroom. Right now.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now I'm just cutting out my little green decoration that I want to put at the top. That looks like a garland, green garland hanging down.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
then
this is 25 rows I already done.
Oh,
oh
wow.
my gosh, you're a speed racer.
Yep.
Takes all day, my foot.
Yeah, he says.
He just doesn't want us to know how speed racer he is. Go speed racer. Go speed racer.
That's
Go
right.
speed
Oh my
racer.
gosh,
Go.
Hmm.
Now this one I am going to jazz up a little bit with some green. I had put some gold on this one originally, but I'm going to jazz this one up on the around the edges with some green glitter.
'Cause
Just cut.
I don't want these jumbo poinsettias overpowering this wreath. And I'm going to tell you this, my opinion, the wreaths that have like way too much stuff in it,
Yeah,
I think that looks gaudy.
yeah.
It's just like too much. You
Yeah.
just like, you don't even see the wreath, you just see decorations.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yep.
And I don't want to overpower it. And once I look at this and I see I'm done, I will stop my you're done.
Yep.
So, and
I still put the wrong things in the wrong one.
I will pick it up every once in a while and look at it. If it don't stop attaching itself to other things in my room, but I have to move some. Stay. Okay. Because I'll look at it and I'll observe to see if it needs more, or do I need to take out something, or if there's spots I need to fill in, or just move the mesh into that spot so you won't see the wire form underneath.
So it's
Like-
almost like a work in progress for a while after you get it initially done. You like to
Mhm.
zhuzh it up here and there.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. Because you can always add to it, but if you
Add
go
to
too
it.
much, you can't take away.
Yes.
No, I like the way you think about that for sure.
Thank you.
I put the wrong baubles on the wrong numbers.
Uh-oh.
Told you. Brain's broke.
Don't bring. Because like these white poinsettias right here, they are white, but they have like a lacy
Yes.
petals as well. And I actually got these from Dollar Tree. And yeah, so like I said, you can get most of your flowers from Dollar Tree. If not, you can actually go to Walmart, and they also have some of their flowers for 98 cents as well.
Yeah.
And
You can hit Walmart up.
they might be a little better quality, like my AC Moore's. Like I was showing Crystal and them in Zoom um my enchanted rose I made. I got the base, I got the glass dome. I got everything from AC Moore's.
You mean like the one that Ashley just bought off Amazon store?
Yes. And I wanted a rose, and I looked at Dollar Tree first, and I looked at them and I was like, no, I don't like these roses.
Mhm.
It just doesn't look full. Doesn't look like so. So I seen the ones from. I got one from AC Moore's, and I had my granddaddy drill the hole down in the base of the wooden plaque, and I stuck the rose down, and then I wrapped some fairy lights around the rose and around the base, and I glued the battery pack to the bottom. And I turned it on, and it lit up like
Oh,
the enchanted rose. But
you.
couple of nights ago, or a few nights ago, I ripped those out because they were actually old and they were no longer working, and
Oh, yeah.
so I just have it not lit up anymore. And it's sitting over there on my dresser with the rest of my Beauty and the Beast stuff. But I want to add this bell. It's not really done because I wanted to add the snowflakes. Where did the bell go? Yeah. Knowing me, I lose things easily,
Who?
and
Martin loses things? Never.
I always have it, and when I have it in front of me, right here, on the, like I said, in front of me. So I will add these.
We're yelling at the kids about leaving dishes everywhere. What is this?
Easy
I'm
bottom.
filming. I will get it.
That my friend Artie.
That is your friend Artie.
Artie, Santa Claus is walking. You better behave.
Mm-hmm.
Debbie says Santa's watching you.
Yep, you better behave.
Ooh, I'm scared now.
You can come over here and sit down. I mean, you can come over here and put a couple of these cute little things down in the right spot, considering I just put a half a bag in the wrong spot.
I'm not you, so I wouldn't do that.
That's right. You won't craft. You're allergic to it.
That's right.
And no, you're not, Artie. You just don't want to do it.
Mm.
Robert's even crafting. Brian's over there
Oh,
making
you-
things.
Oh,
Look,
wow.
even on my arm, I'm having a reaction.
Oh my God.
Reaction to what?
Crafting.
Ugh.
I don't believe you.
Oh,
No, he's got that skin thing. He needs medicine for.
I hear you.
But he constantly says, this is what happens when I come home to a craft room.
Yeah.
Telling you. He thinks he's funny and he's not.
Sure he is.
You fixing your diamond painting, Crystal?
Yes, I am fixing my stickers. I put the wrong stickers in the wrong spot.
Ah, gotcha.
well. No. Don't you fall out then.
Bella, no.
Off the wreath.
Okay, we can get this to work.
Don't want to work. But I'm going to make them work.
He's gonna make it work.
I'm going to have to make it work.
Bella, no. Artie, can you come get Belle? She saw me take the camera stand down, and now she's trying to jump over here. I see my beads going everywhere.
Yes.
She stares at the fan. I don't know. I wonder
Okay.
if it looks like something
Ah,
scares her.
fudge nuggets.
Turn the fan on. Maybe that'll calm her down. Fudge nuggets. What are we fudge nuggeting?
The one of these poinsettias don't want to stay in its place.
She ran. She made it.
So
Turn the fan on so she's running. She's over there staring at the fan. Now she's in her little hole.
I am done for now. I think I'm actually done because
Oh, look.
I don't know if I want to add those
That's what I'm thinking.
snowflakes or not. But what do y'all?
Hold on. Let me pin you.
So I have the jingle bells down
Oh,
here.
look at
Oh my
that.
God, that's
And
gorgeous.
I have the poinsettias, my big ones and my small ones.
Damn, Brian.
Brian,
Wow.
Oh, Bubba.
I did not think that was going to work.
Yep.
That's amazing. In that short of time.
The bird.
Yeah, I think I'm actually done.
I
with
think
this.
you are. That is gorgeous.
Yeah,
How you doing, Deb?
I am almost done with my decorating. I'm just gonna start. I actually put my flames on.
Oh my
Aw,
goodness.
hold on. I've got to pin you. There you are. Look at that.
And then the only thing left that I have to do is my little green garland up top. I don't have any red, so I'm not gonna make any stockings for this one.
Mm-hmm.
But I just put on my glitter for my garland, and I just have to try not to smudge it before I glue it on.
These are craft scissors, not fabric scissors.
Oh, okay.
I saw your look.
And I will glue
Yeah.
that on real quick.
That's cool.
That's adorable.
And of course, I messed up the penguin because that's when I put all the wrong ones on.
Yeah.
Oh, is it the a-hole penguin?
Yes,
Little
it's
brother?
our mascot penguin.
Yes, it's the mascot penguin. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, and I have darts soon, so I have to get ready to go.
Okay. Well, as soon as Debbie is done, I will thank everybody for joining us.
Ooh, that's pretty.
I cannot
Wow.
Adorable.
Debbie.
Look at that.
And then I just
Oh
put
my
a piece
goodness.
of fishing line,
Now,
line on the back as a hanger, or you can put a hot glue a ribbon on the back as a hanger.
what about using one of those pop tops off the Coke can?
Yes, ma'am, you can do that too, right there. Even put a little glitter on it maybe to fancy it up a bit. And there you go.
That is awesome.
Yep.
Okay, y'all. I thank you all for coming. Robert, let me see your washcloth one more time.
There we are. Not
Oh,
done yet, but when I
amazing.
get home tonight, I'll do some more when I get home.
Amazing. I just, oh no, I can't do it in a day. It's
Yeah.
less than 30 minutes and he's almost done. Thank you guys for showing us your crafts. I had made little yarn things,
Oh,
they're cute little yarn things.
I
To me,
love
they're
those.
cute. Yeah, to some people they'll be kiddish, but I'm going to take a picture and glue it on the inside or sticker,
Oh,
and hot glue the thing there. I have my Santa sticker, and I'll
No.
finish my penguin. I really
oh.
love these stickers. I'm going to have to buy some more.
Mhm.
But I thank everybody for coming and joining me and making a
You're
crafting
welcome.
day. I hope you enjoyed. If you have an idea for a 101 you'd like to see, just message any of us and we'll get it made for you. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
I got to figure out how to, oh, stop.